Welcome back, it's Imran X Mindset. Welcome back to my channel. And I'm not even gonna sugarcoat anything in this video. I'm just gonna tell it to you plain and simple. Your conviction is weak. The willpower that you have is weak. Your faith, your belief in yourself is weak. Now, to go more into depth, I've already told you countless times on this channel, nothing is impossible in this world. Some things are more difficult, yes, but when will you understand that everyday people are suffering? But there's two types of suffering. There are people suffering for the betterment of their future, and people suffering because they've just accepted the circumstances for what they have. Some people, they see the life that they've been dealt. They see the cards that are in their hand. And instead of trying to play to the best of their ability, they just lay down and they just lie over and die. They just accept that they cannot be a better version of themselves. They just accept that the goal that even if they just accept that even if they set a goal for themselves, something that's big, something that's massive, they can't climb that mountain. Let me ask you a question. Honestly, truthfully, do you think you could climb Mount Everest in a day? Honestly. Let's say I gave you 6 months to train, and I told you the bonus would be $1 million if you succeed. Could you climb Mount Everest in one day? Now, I don't know what answers you possibly said, but long story short, the answer is no. Even some of the best hikers in the world have said they have not completed Mount Everest in a day. And do you know why that is? Because the journey is long. The journey's long. Simple as that. So many people are obsessed with the idea of quick and fast. When you go on YouTube and you look at the algorithm, what does it say? How to get muscles fast. How to make your hair grow fast. How to get 6-packs fast. Everything is always fast and quick. But what about the things that take time to actually build? Your best friend. Your best friend that you've known since how long? How long did it truly take for that friendship to reach that stability point? Because you guys were maybe friends the first day that you guys met. First week maybe. But before you guys truly got to that best friend level, there were experiences that you guys went through together. There were memories that you guys shared that created the bond, that created that connection, and it strengthened over time. That's what made that glue between you two. A journey is the same exact way. There are moments that happen along the path, positive or negative, good days or bad days, but they're bound to happen. But let me give you a tip. Only focus on the things that you can control. You are going to waste time, energy, and even just valuable time, even possibly even money, trying to control factors that are outside of your control. You can only think about what you can do. You can only plan on your actions. There may be curveballs that are thrown at you from the universe. But it's up to you to stay on your plan. It's up to you to stay on your journey. Every movie that you've watched and you've truly enjoyed, it's had a main character and an end goal of the movie. The main character is trying to get to the end goal of the movie, going through an unexpected situation. And through that unexpected situation, they maybe meet new people, they create new connections, but most importantly, they don't give up. Now, the main purpose that I'm making this video though is to say people give up on themselves. You give up on yourselves. You give up on your own abilities and your own capabilities. You give up on what you can achieve before you even really reach that endurance point. Everybody's enthusiasm is high. It's through the roof when they're in the planning phase of an idea. It's good to sit down and talk about the things that you actually want to do. But when it comes to actually using your willpower, actually using your energy points, actually converting your words into actions, that's when all of a sudden, oh, I don't think I can do this. This goes to show, are your words worthless? You need to learn to be impeccable with your words. When you say something, you do it. But yet so many people constantly throw out these words, throw out these statements, and never actually fulfill it. When I go on certain rap channels beats and I look in the comments, I see plenty and plenty and plenty of I'm gonna be at the top of the industry. Everybody in the world is gonna hear my music. This song is gonna be a hit, I promise you. But then I check in with that account and they've been inactive for 3 years. And this is not to be disrespectful. Maybe something happened, an emergency, a family situation that you had to step away from your goal. But I know the truth. You simply gave up. Your conviction was weak. What many people don't seem to understand is that you cannot see the final picture sometimes. All you have is a blurry image of what you could be. You have ideals of how your life should be. And when you're doing your actions and they don't align the way that you want it to, all of a sudden you start discrediting yourself. You start discrediting the abilities that you have. You have to avoid perfectionism. And that was something that I struggled with as well. I needed everything to be perfect here, like this, like how, and I ended up just holding myself back so many times because when the results that I was going after didn't align with what I was envisioning. And no, when the results that I got back didn't align with what I was visioning, I would feel such an anger and such a disappointment. But you have to understand that number one, the inputs will always match the outputs. The results will always balance. But number two, you have to understand sometimes things are unexpected. You have to stay prepared for the opportunity. You have to stay ready. As you know too, at your highest moment of elevation, at your highest peak of your career, of whatever, that is when you are going to be tested the most. That is when forces are going to try to put you down and hurt your image. Will Smith finally earning the highest achievement that an actor can have, getting an Oscar. And this is for the best actor of the year. So literally the highest honor possible. It was overshadowed by his outlash of emotions. Now, when people search up Will Smith at the Oscars, they're no longer talking about how he earned his first Oscar. They're going to talk about how he slapped Chris Rock. And because of that, what did that lead to? Oh, he's a wussy. Oh, well, if he would have did that to me, I would have hit him. Instead, he sparked debates instead of sparking applause. Now, this is not to get off topic, but this is to say that you could be so close to your breakthrough. You could be so close to that final destination that you were setting out for. But because you're only looking at such a short-term path, you can't truly see how much work you have to put in. To be a successful NBA player, for example, it doesn't just start in high school when you start taking basketball serious. That's not how you're going to get to the 1%. It starts from when you make that dedication when you are a child. It starts when you make sacrifices to things that you enjoy for the life that you want later. Everything big in life, there is a cost for everything. And you have to understand what that price is. So, to wrap it up, could you believe in something you can't see? Could you believe in a non-guaranteed life for yourself? Now, if you believe in God, and you believe in a higher power, you believe in the universe, you clearly believe in something that you cannot see, but something that you feel. So if you feel like you can be successful, if you feel like you can be at the top of your game, of the industry, of your art, then at that point you're already halfway there. The other half is going to be you staying strong in your beliefs, staying strong in the faith that you have for yourself. Nobody else can see your vision but yourself. People may motivate you and support you along the way, but at the end of the day, you are the one that has to hit upload. You are the one that has to go in and put those unseen hours. You are the one that has to go record that song. You are the one that has to learn how to build that business. You are the one that has to be in control. And listen, pray. Meditate. Ask the universe, ask God, ask the Creator that you believe in to bless you with an opportunity, to bless you with a chance. And then it's up to you to prepare for that opportunity. You know what luck is? Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. So if you had a goal right now, and let's say that the highest honor that you can possibly achieve was sent for you, right? So for example, if you wanted to be an actor, and some big time movie, Michael Bay, comes up to you and says, listen, I want you to be in an Oscar winning movie. Do you have enough skills at this current moment right now to fulfill what he's asking? Do you have enough skills right now to have multiple people be blown away by your performance? If the answer is no, then you know what you have to do. And the answer is yes, well, go ahead on that journey. Go ahead on that path. But don't lie to yourself. Know your strengths and know your weaknesses. Lying to yourself is the quickest way to your destruction. Because at the end of the day, you're with yourself 24/7. Believe in what you cannot see. Believe in your conviction. My faith is stronger than your doubt. Say that to yourself in the mirror. My faith is stronger than your doubt. At the end of the day, I ain't a preacher. I'm just a guy talking.